Sometimes it's the simplest thing. I got my boobs all sunburned up. There's nothing a good scotch can't fix. We are Preston and Shauna, sailing our 1988 Catalina 36 around the Pacific Northwest. Between the two of us, we have 7 kids, and we have a little time before our nest is completely emptied. Join us for the next 5 years of sailing adventures as we learn the ropes and make plenty of mistakes. Gearing up for the day, we can sell all our crap and become full-time liveaboards, sailing off into the sunset. I don't have a bow thruster on this boat, and the prop walk is so strong that to get out of my slip, which is pretty tight, I have to give it a good boost of speed, counteract with the rudder, put it in neutral, give it another boost of speed to keep the speed up. Otherwise I have no control. And you can see as soon as I started to go into reverse, the nose swung out to the starboard side, counteracted, brought up to speed, counteracted it, and then on my way out. Man, I look like I know what I'm doing, and I look super calm, but I'm not kidding you. Every time I do this, my heart is pumping, I'm stressed out. I mean, the blood is flowing every single time I come out of my slip. Coming back in isn't so bad for some reason, but coming out, man, I am just nervous as all heck every single time. Every single time. I mean, this calmness, that's just for the ladies. I'm freaking out on the inside. Depth sounder, it's like 40 feet here, I know that. It only says 3, oh no, now it goes. Now it's about accurate, it's climbing up, 31, 33. For a while there it was coated in junk, I think, and just getting up to 2,000 RPM for just a few moments and enough speed. I think cleared off the stuff, and now it's saying 38 feet. I wasn't sure I wanted to come out here just for a couple of nights. It's going to be really nice weather, and I was like, well, that's great. Now it's been so rainy the last couple times I've been out here and cold. But man, as soon as I leave the dock, even just coming out here to my little harbor in Gig Harbor to anchor, I'm instantly satisfied and happy that I did it. I love owning a boat. I'm gonna be so happy if it stays clear like this tomorrow. It was cloudy today, and it is just cleared up this evening. And this morning is absolutely beautiful. Sun is warm, the air is cool. Oh, it feels so good. Finally, it's super nice. I think it's only the last couple days, but it's super nice today, man. The only thing ruining it is I forgot to bring coffee. So I'm drinking tea. So my number one battery bank, ever since I had that little electrical fire and I unhooked all the batteries and rehooked them up again, it has not been looking like it's holding a charge. As soon as, I mean, it looks like it's holding a charge, but as soon as I turn on the TV or even just plug in my phone to charge, the voltage of the number one bank just plummets from like 12.8 or 13 depending, and then just goes down to like 12 so fast. It's been kind of driving me nuts. So I'm sitting here staring at the batteries. This is my number two bank, and just kind of looking, and as I was checking the battery levels on this, even though it's my number one bank that is low, I was checking the fluids on this. I wiggled this and look how loose that is. So I tightened it up, and as soon as I tightened it up, I looked over at the battery monitors and they're even again. Sometimes it's the simplest thing. And there's nothing like morning coffee on your sailboat, smelling the wind, the waves lapping against the dinghy. Like, I imagine it's about as serene as morning coffee in the middle of nowhere in Montana on a ranch somewhere. You know, maybe we don't upgrade boats. We just get this one over to the East Coast. Because this boat will do Bahamas and the Caribbean and stuff like that just fine. You know, I don't want to take it across the Atlantic, but the East Coast and the Caribbean, this would be fine. And then when we get bored with that, have like a schoolie. Oh, that'd be so fun to renovate a school bus and park it just in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how much longer I can keep making YouTube videos, trying to grow this thing a little bit, when all it does is rain here. All my videos now are me sitting on my boat while it's raining, doing nothing. Except breaking all my batteries and stuff. One of the reasons I'm kind of harbor bound this month is we're practicing a lot because we actually have a show coming up here mid-July. So check our website if you want to come out and see us play some of these shitty songs live. I've been super negative about the weather lately because it is pretty depressing, but there's nothing a good scotch can't fix. Not you, cat. You know it's bad when you want summer so much that you sit in your sailboat in the middle of the harbor, no wind, with your main up, and pouring down rain. He's going nowhere. This spring summer season is brutal. I don't remember the last one that was this depressing and cold. It's like 55 degrees all day long today. Just pouring rain. It's winter still. He decided his sail dance wasn't going to bring out summer and gave up. He's going to crack open a bottle of something strong when he gets home, I guarantee you. Now, because summer is just not going to happen this year, it's pouring down rain outside, so I'm running the generator. Now what I did fix my, I realized my battery issues were actually my issues, not the batteries. It's actually got plenty of power if I wanted to sit around and read. I could leave the refrigerator and all that stuff on. And if I just hunkered down and read and got cozy, but there's only so much reading someone can do when every damn day here is rainy and that's all you do. So I'm running the generator so I can watch all night some escapism, some other people sailing around the world that aren't stuck in constant rain, 50-degree weather in the middle of June. I'm watching Zingara right now. I'm way behind on them. I only started watching them a few months ago. They're still on the catamaran. That's how far behind I am.
This happens to you, or you need to, you just need to know how to work with these. So, join me.
It's definitely not as fun without someone here to annoy.
Bastard at heart and a killer on the streets that you know. Where does it all go? When you're surrounded by sorrow, disguised as night air, you fly your way home to a home with nobody there. A home with nobody there. This road, it ain't for lost souls. This road, it ain't for your kind. Second on the outside, a lifetime looking in. You thought you did everything, but you just can't win. Maybe it's time for your heart to give. No shit.
Man, today actually turned out really freaking nice. It was hot and it felt like it was 80 degrees. I got my boobs all sunburned up, and actually made a couple friends. I usually kind of stick to myself, but there's this little boat anchored behind me. I stopped by on the dinghy. Atrix and I were out for a ride, and I stopped by because he built up a over his companionway, built it up high where he can stand, and it added a lot of room. And so I wanted to come over and look at that, and man, we ended up talking for hours. I already forgot their names, but you two that are anchored behind me, that was pretty cool. So they looked like they were dragging a bit. I think it's because it's so deep here, and he doesn't have a depth sounder. But I went over there and invited him over to raft up with me. So this will be fun.
Oops, coming in hot, my bad.
Oh, you're good. This is really easy with a small boat.
I love, yeah, it's definitely the best way to learn for sure.
Come on board, have a margarita. Yeah, fine. This side still needs to be sanded a lot. If you know, the problem.
I mean, if
the
it
problem
works,
with me and projects is I get 75% done, and I'm like,
Same.
yeah, that's good. I'll move on to the next one.
I like right there. I just got just enough to where it held water and like out of it, and I was like, we're good. I was that's supposed to. Well, that's also supposed to be a template. I mean, those hinges from Harbor Freight, those are $1.78 each. And I was like, those look pretty good. That piece, the doors are made out of birch from my house. I was like, I've had those in my yard. I got those.
They're laughing at me watching this.
And
That's what I
still
feel
making
like.
so much
That
money.
pisses me off.
I
don't want to be laughed at. That's how the boating community tends to be out here. And I'm pretty sure that's how I want to spend the rest of my days. Helping other people out, people helping me out, making new friends. That's kind of the life you want to live.
Your eyes from a distance fixed on my misery. They long for disaster. The last is just a memory. We only live for minutes, but we'll devour centuries. Oh, I see you sitting there on the stage with your pink hair.